have been waiting for this day to come. A day when they are going to express their willingness and determination to make sure that truth, honesty, and sincerity prevails in Ohanaeze and Lagos State.
I'm a stakeholder of Ohanaeze, and I'm the secretary of the committee on the regularization of Igbo diaspora traditional title and leadership. We have an Ohanaeze leadership now, the Global Executive Council, led by distinguished Senator Mbata, who is a man of action. He has demonstrated that. He has put his own personal resources in order to enhance the happenings in Ohanaeze. So I think with him now in place, it's not going to be business as usual.
Because that's
so onye njiri bịa ahụ na ndị be anyị ndị Ohanaeze si na o nwere ihe a na-eme na a chọrọ inwe mgbakọ mbịa ka nkwanyere ha ugwu maka ahụ m ezigbo onye Igbo ya ka m kwuo bịa. The reality is Ohanaeze is a social cultural organization. Some people here are in PDP, others are in SDP, others in NPC, others in NDC, some are in NDC, some are in Labour Party. If you now come to Ohanaeze and say Ohanaeze should now start supporting NDC or start supporting APC or start supporting Accord Party, you have gotten it wrong. It's a social cultural organization. You can do your politics, but not here.
Election that will produce 10 delegates. That will now come and elect the state executive. So what are they talking about? Please, we have a lot to do. And the more most of us stand upright, stand by the truth. You are like what I said, what is the truth? Truth the other. Why you to get to that here? To I like this guy, he remains. So some of all these are now. I'm going to that one. There was just wait twist here. So all young are forgetting the truth that we are talking about. It is not the issue of calling names, maligning people. Nobody is perfect, yes, but in life, I tend to understand. I also tell people, take the message and leave the messenger. But when you are looking at the messenger, as a human being, you must find fault. Then look at the message. What is peace? I also tell them, peace is not absence of war. Peace is just presence of fairness, equity, and justice. I say, yeah, never go peace. Oh, you know, peace. Was it not here? Can you remember that some women, not here, can they go down and make election the other time? And that election was never conducted. And those women have never been appeased. Those women have never been talked to. Please, even if you are and they tell you that hey, go peace. No one wants. They show her, but they not show or or is you?
The office of the President of Ohanaeze worldwide, and also the person of President General. Nobody's not on nobody's not on and I want to be Lagos. Or be high school in strong way. Before you even have Mike, Ochi. We also didn't hear Masara Mr. Paul Ese. Then we also put Thompson on here. Manika on a platform. Now, Mary, what you see President, distinguished member, John Azukapa.
Now, one of the significant things here in Lata, in our work is a full. That made the money in the Gareba, I can meet the Keta. Because I was General Secretary of Law, Unafona, Okorabia, near the Rochi, the Joker, also, the Morais, Mata, and the people in Naelu, Makanagosi, the Koraba Mulen Naelu, no one I'm going to put Yaya. Social media. If I call the role of the men, you go to go inside, you go to the mark or cut down. My company, my country, by the president. Now, Ohanaeze, Moabo, Dada Chukwemeka, the chairman of all chairmen, they move motion that these three individuals be suspended from hearing the Ohanaeze henceforth.
Please come down, Kaligo. Chief Carlo Ogo. You do that everything you are able to Lagos State. As official Abia, emeritus. A critical stakeholder in our Lagos State. I hereby second them and supported the motion that they will be suspended indefinitely. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to talk to my people about cancer because from Inlu, where I was, we have found that we've seen more cancer cases, especially cancer in women, more than maybe 30 years ago. And many of them will come to the hospital in advanced stage and ready to. So I said, let me speak about cancer. What are the common cancers in men and women in Nigeria? So I said, I'm going to do education. I'm a teacher. So when I call you, I'll ask the question. Anybody that knows the answer will get off, so that it will be more likely than for me to stand here and now I'm talking. So cancer is in Nigeria is increasing. Cancer is here with us, whether we like it or not. It's here with us. And in the next, by 2050, that is 24 years from now, number of cases of cancer will double. Now, when you read, they give you some figures about cancer. That these are the number of cases that we see, number of cancer that we see in Nigeria in 1 year. Those numbers you are seeing, I stand to tell you that they are way below the actual number. The actual number, because many people don't know about it. A woman or a man will go to a hospital, especially in the village, and then you complain of something that is cancer, and then they start treating them for another thing. When they die, nobody makes the diagnosis that, no, this is cancer. Why is this so? Because we were not having it many years ago. They even thought that cancer was once found in Africa. But these days, we are getting cancer. And the reason is that we are doing the white man, cancer men doing? Eating their food, doing this, doing that. So I would say, like somebody said, cancer is abnormal growth of cells. Now, see this figure of mine, it's like this because there are some mechanisms, some things that are preventing it from growing bigger than this. Okay? So it's being checked. There's some structures in the body that check the growth and the multiplication of, what we call cells. So when this thing breaks down, when there's no control on the growth of these cells, the cancer starts multiplying and growing faster. Okay? And then they become what we call lumps or bumps. Okay, so they talk about, have you heard about lump in the breast? Yes. So it's many cells that have, it's just abnormal growth of just one cell, just one, that has multiplied and multiplied. Now, apart from you having the lump, the worst thing of it, the worst thing about cancer, it doesn't stay where it's supposed to, where it started. It spreads. It spreads to the other parts of the body, and then later again, it starts growing fast and destroy the organ there. So that is why it's so terrible. But don't worry. And when you are told that you got cancer, it's not a death sentence. We are going to talk more about that. So, as we know, cancer affects every part of the body. It's not just one disease. It affects every, you can have cancer of the eye, cancer of the breast, cancer of the rectum, anus, cancer of the liver, different cancers. The only parts of the body that you don't have cancer are the hair, no cancer of the hair, no cancer of your fingernails or your toenails, and there's no cancer of your tooth. It's not there. Every part of the body will have cancer. Okay? So, now, what causes cancer? Nobody will tell you that this is only one cancer that I can say we know what causes it. Yeah. So, there's only one cancer that I can say we know what causes it. That we know that 99% of the cases are caused by a virus that we call human papilloma virus. I'll count that. But what are the things that will make you, what are the risk factors? What are the things that will make you medically with the cancer? What are the things that we do? Okay? And one of the first one I had here is smoking, tobacco smoking. Smoking will lead to a lot of cancers. Okay, so tobacco smoking, alcohol, drinking spirits, hot. So they also cause cancer. They know that they cause cancer, but they will give you have the risk, you have an increased risk of getting cancer when you smoke, when you drink alcohol. And then when you are big, obesity. Obesity is also another cause, another factor that increases your chances of getting cancer.
No election was conducted. If there is any election, as they say, they should come out and say the dates, the time and the venue that the election was conducted. as far as I'm concerned, as far as Ohanaeze, Igbo, Lagos State, and the Igbos in Lagos State are concerned, there was no election. As for now, we have an acting president.
In person of who?
Chief Ugodu. Yeah.
Thank you. Your name again, please?
My name is Honorable Wande Blessing, and I'm the Assistant Treasurer of Ohanaeze, Lagos State.
Thank you very much.
My name is Omutina Okafu. I am the leader of Otuifechukwu, the dancing group of Anioma, Lagos State. Oh, today is great. This is Ohanaeze, authentic. Today is our general meeting, so that is why we are here. Yes, we all know that there's a fake and there is original. In any product, they have fake, they have original. So we are the original. Check the logo, you will see it. I'm not trying to make you laugh, but I'm trying to tell you there is logo on us showing that we are the authentic Ohanaeze.
Oh, I'm Chief Sir Amechi Ebeledike. I am the President General of the Association of Anambra State Development Union in Lagos, the umbrella body of Anambra State Town Unions in Lagos. And of course, by extension, the Vice President of Ohanaeze, Lagos State. I, as a leader, will not subscribe to division of any sort, no matter the way and the how it's been described. I don't subscribe to any division or whatsoever. We are all brothers under the same umbrella. So it's a question of what is happening is a perception and ambition of some people. And of course, jettisoning equity, fairness, and of course, justice. That's just what is happening. So I don't want to dwell so much about being authentic and of course being fake or illegal. No. The most important thing is that we have Ohanaeze, Igbo, Lagos branch, Lagos State. Somebody can wake up any day and say, I have my own Ohanaeze. There could be 10, 5, 15. However, the most important thing is that you as journalists, do your due diligence, do your investigation, and find out the one that is authentic Ohanaeze. Well, what do you want me to say? I've told you that we do election every 4 years. We did the last election in 2022 and established the executive. And it's supposed to run for 4 years. So at the end of the 4 years, which is ending this year, we have not conducted election. Election is due, but not conducted. Before we conduct election, we must get clearance from the global body, the Ohanaeze International. They will come here and supervise the election. It has not held. Therefore, what we have now is caretaker committee. That's why we have an acting president who will midwife the election that is due now. Well, from what you have seen today, we have not gathered here to eat and celebrate. We have gathered here to share knowledge. You just saw what happened now. A professor has given very, very detailed, inciting lecture today about the welfare, the health of our people. And we are all excited about that. So if there will be reception, if there will be entertainment, that will be much, much later. That's not the reason why we are here. We are here to share knowledge. We are here to understand the truth, to hear the truth about the situation of things in Ohanaeze. That's why we are here. The issue of welfare is, of course, is part of our package. It's part of our culture. It's part of what we plan for everybody. So whenever we have the authentic and the right executive, that is what we have always been doing, and we continue to do that.
Okay, what we have gathered to do concerns the Igbos. Yes, my apologies to those that will not understand, because I will speak to you in Igbo language. Afamo Bunze John Paul Ezewaka, Ihenchi Nozo Obu Ohamadike. I'm the President General of Agleze Chukwu Community in Agwata Local Government of Anambra State. In my Bianowa, Iho Jo na Choi dominate in the whole world. Iho Jo na Choi dominate. Manandi ezioku agala agwu. Because no matter how far a galuto it deceive on them mother, one truth that will be floor everything. Ohanaeze aneme na meeting aneme everywhere. Both man obodo, both man a state, both man a Nigeria. Onwelu usole esi eme. anybody na-ekwu na ndị a bụ A na ndị a bụ B, question ị ga-ajụ onye anwa bụ ihe a unu na-ekwu unu mere unu omerie n'usoro esi eme ọ zara anaghị ị ga-enweta nke dị mma na nke dị njọ. Ọ bụghị ipenti okwu, anyị anaghị epenti okwu. Somebody like me don't paint words. Ihe ị ga-ajụ onye na-agwa gị ya bụ original bụ ka e process esi eme ọ gwa gị the process. With that you mara onye bụ fake na onye bụ original. Ịbịa n'ihe gbasara Ohanaeze, ọ dị tenant for 4 years. O nwere onye na-aga second tenant. And ndị Enugu ga-esend ndị ga-eme the election observe. That is one. All the local governments ga-pick 10 delegates ga-aga na the election were pikie onye ga-achị ha. Ọ usoro esi eme. But ndị nke a na-aparedi onwe ha na ha emego election ha ewu. And again, onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo ṅụjuru mmiri ala nne ya afọ na-ama na ndị Igbo na-eje ụnụ n'oge Easter, oge August and oge December. There have never been a time anywhere ndị Ohanaeze Lagos chapter na-eme election during the time the majority of Igbo si na anọ n'ala Igbo. Then ndị nke aga tinye election na Monday, Easter Monday, ebe ndị Igbo niile nọ ruo si ha emega election for the office of the president without ndị Enugu ime ya observe. Then mezie appoint other executive positions. Ọ bụrụ na afa gị bụ Chioma sị nga nna Chioma ala ikele gị bịa bụrụ secretary, Njideka nna iru gị amaka bịa bụrụ treasurer or election ka ọ bụ. And ọ bụrụ na anyị hapụ ha because a na-asị ka udo dị a sị na alụ gbaa afọ ọ bụrụ omenala, people like us will not allow such charade to stand. And again, mba anyị na-agba wee dị sure na anyị separate Ohanaeze from politics. Anyị bịa ime ihe Ohanaeze ka anyị mee ihe Ohanaeze. Onye chọọ ime politics ya gaa na political party ya. There were a lot of challenges facing the Igbos here in Lagos. So many of our young people non-Kirikiri prison for minor offenses. Ụfọdụ bụ environmental offense, ụfọdụ bụ traffic offense. And ụmụ ihe mmadụ eji ọkwesị nọ there. Nobody is talking in that direction. But anytime we election, we have decided to say enough is enough. We must put a stop to it. That is why you see this group. We have been contributing money, we have been spending money to make sure we are not interested in any grant from any agency or whatever. When it is time for election, go to your political party, participate, canvass for them, leave Ohanaeze alone. Ohanaeze wo ihe gbaisalu social cultural group ndị Igbo, and we want to uphold it.
Ohanaeze oyala na nwanne ya n'ihi na ihe ndị oyibo kwuru asị na ana m stand on the existing protocol. The protocol I nọ n'ime now that na I na-move motion that na ihe courts, competent courts of jurisdiction of the land kwuru ka anyị ga-stand and ihe our national or global body kwuru ka anyị ga-stand on maka nwata n'ihe bụ nna ya ụzọ amụta dị ọkara ebe ahụ ka anyị kwụ on abụrụ wee stand. Anyị abụrụ ndị na-edisobey court order, anyị abụrụ criminals, so criminals na-edisobey court order. On that note, ana m stand here when I support the motion my fellow distinguished colleagues and members of the group, Chief John Paul Ezewaka, I so support.
Okay, my name is High Chief Lionel Sibudu Ugobuzo Ochake, the president, acting president, Ohanaeze in the Lagos State. Actually, we called for a general meeting of Ohanaeze Ndibo here in Lagos, and people responded because they've been yearning for this. They've been yearning for this type of gathering. They've been yearning for this type of, I can call it carnival that Igbos are known for, because there are lots of misinformations out there. There are lots of propaganda going on out there. The people are eager to know the truth, and they all came here today. By the sheer grace of God, they've heard the truth. For those that are still doubting, and I'm very, very sure that they believed what they hear today, because truth is always truth, no matter how you change it. The Ohanaeze General President, distinguished Senator Azuta Mbata, gave his nod for this meeting. He's aware, but is not supposed to be attending every meeting. This is Lagos branch meeting, general meeting, and whatever thing we do here, we let the general body of Ohanaeze know, and they are aware. So we should go ahead and do our meeting and do things the way we want to do it. He gave his nod in simple, short terms. He's aware, and General Ohanaeze General is aware of today's meeting. That is one of the reasons we had this meeting today, to let the whole world know that this apex body, apex socio-cultural body that is uniting all Igbo here in Lagos, is supposed to be a respected organization. What has been happening since all these days is the leadership and some members of Ohanaeze downgrading or degrading the values of Igbo. What do I mean? Make people to believe that Igbos are nothing. You hear them say, forget them, once you give them money, they will run and follow you. No, it's not so. And they also like to make, especially the host community here, to look at every Igbo man as a non-serious person. Somebody that can be bought over, irrespective of what is happening, So that is one of the things we want to do. We want to champion a new Ohanaeze, where the integrity, the respect of Ohanaeze will come back. We are not quarreling with our host nations, our host community. What we are doing is to work with them in unity and to generate or make up a peaceful coexistence. Because if Lagos is good, if Lagos is peaceful, we will enjoy it. That is what they used to say in our place that Ebonyi Bikona Wachi. So we are doing everything possible to make sure that there is peace in Lagos State, especially in Ohanaeze. So, but some people are saying you are not, these people are looking for trouble. No, at least you've seen it for yourself how peaceful today's meeting was. And the number of people that attended today's meeting is too much. You can see it for yourself. So we are not arrogating things that are not factual to ourselves. We are putting up things that are true. And people are happy. You see, this to 6. People have not gone home. The meeting that started on 12 noon dot. Well, if you ask me, I will not even take them that they are the other side. It's just a matter of misunderstanding, which have been appealing to them. We are one. Every Igbo person here in Lagos, we are one. Why not bury your differences? Why not remove greed, personal entitlement? I mean, work with the rule of law, respect each other, come together and let us champion a new Ohanaeze. We are not quarreling with anybody. There is just a matter of respecting each other, respecting the rule of law. For example, our parent body, Ohanaeze General, informed that there should not be an election in Lagos State. A letter that was written by and signed by the President General and Secretary dated November 2025. The other people, they were still doing what they were doing in disobedience to that order. Now, this year, on April 6th, they conducted the shallow election. Before they conducted that election, there was a substituting court order from Court of Competent Jurisdiction here in Lagos, issued on the 30th of March 2026, asking everybody to maintain in law what they call status quo ante bellum. They still disobeyed. On April 6th, they started selling form on April 4th. On April 6th, they did what they called the election in disobedience to that court order. And that is what we are saying. In law, you don't have right to disobey a court order.
Today is a very special and remarkable day for all of us. Over the months and years and weeks and minutes and, we've had series of misunderstanding. Every one of us not agreeing and seeing things the way Ohanaeze should be seen, knowing fully that Ohanaeze is a brand name for all the Igbos here, worldwide. So we are just representing the national body here, so that if there's anything happening there, we get to them and they can help us to talk to the powers above to see that we have an amicable settlement. But because of a tussle in the leadership of Ohanaeze in Lagos State, that is ambition and desperation, we found ourselves in this mess. Not that we don't want peace, because each and every one of us for some time now, we've not had it easy. We've not had it easy going to court, which is not part of my life, going to having meetings here and there, trying to see that we have this peace, unity. So what makes today a special day is because we thought of having all Igbo people come around to hear us out, because some of us have been attacked as the troublemakers, people that don't want peace. But today we want to let them know that we actually want peace. We want that brotherhood. We want reconciliation. We want Ohanaeze to be one entity for Ndi Igbo niile. That's the essence of having this gathering here. Come from any group, come and be with us, come and see our hearts, that we want us together. But what we dislike is violating the court order. Violation of the court order. And we cannot collapse Ohanaeze authentic to an illegally elected Ohanaeze president.
My name is Evelyn Okereonyu. I'm the past treasurer, or from what I'm hearing from this meeting, the treasurer of Ohanaeze Lagos State. But I'm an Igbo woman and also the convener of Ndi Igbo Worldwide Cultural Carnival. Well, okay, the event is mainly to put up tourism as a way of promoting economic growth in the southeast. And what we're doing practically is to get all the states, Igbo-speaking states, come together in Enugu in 2026, doing so many activities. One of them is state parade. Each state is going to come with a costume, whether it is Isiago or Akwete. Come and showcase what your state is known for. And we have other activities like the wrestling, the beauty pageant. Each state is coming with all their team to compete, a healthy competition for Igbo. And the whole idea is, can Igbos come together? Yes, they can. Can we begin to change the narrative, using tourism to build economic SME, small business entrepreneur rising in the Southeast is possible, so that our youth anyị ga-ebido na-enwe sense of belonging. We don't have anyị aga-abụta na-eche for politicians. Anyị wiki ime nke anyị ga-eme tinyekwa aka and help each other and increase growth. At the end of the day, ihe ọ bụ ka eme gịnị ka ike ego economic growth na-adị n'ala Igbo.
So which dates will this event take?
28th, 29th and 30th of December in Enugu, Okpara Square.